Hello students, let's start with our last lecture of unit number 6, signal conditioning and data acquisition system of subject electronics measurements and instrumentation. Types of data acquisition systems. First is single channel data acquisition system and second one is multi-channel data acquisition system. Let's start with single channel data acquisition system. It consists of transducer, signal processing unit, A to D converter, that is analog to digital converter, data processing unit, display and storage. Depending upon the number of transducers used in system and type of signal, data acquisition system is selected for that process. Analog signal output of transducer is processed and converted into standard voltage level suitable for analog to digital converter. Output of single processing unit is given to analog to digital converter for converting analog signal into digital signal. Data processing unit receives the digital signal and performs arithmetic or logical operations on data if required. Digital signal is also processed for different types of transmissions and display purposes. Next is multi-channel data acquisition system. In the multi-channel data acquisition system, it consists of SPU, that is signal processing unit, analog scanner or multiplexer, analog to digital converter, data processing unit, data transfer or display unit. Digital input, digital signal scanner is given to the data processing unit. In multi-channel data acquisition system, more number of transducers can be connected for transferring signal. For each channel, separate analog signal processing unit, that is SPU, is assigned. SPU does necessary biasing, reference voltage generation and amplification. Analog scanner or multiplexer selects any one input at a time. This analog signal is then converted into digital signal using A to D converter. Digital output of analog to digital converter is processed in data processing unit. Digital input from scanners or control systems are directly applied to data processing unit through digital scanner. Finally, digital data is either stored or transmitted in data transfer or display unit. Different techniques of data transmission like RS-485, CAN bus, Modbus, modem or wireless data transmission are used for transmission of data over a long distance. Next is application of DAS. First, virtual instrumentation system for temperature measurement. It consists of RTD at the input, bridge, instrumentation amplifier, buffer, ADC. Instrumentation amplifier, buffer and ADC consist of signal conditioning processing unit. Last is at the output of computer. In computer, software, data acquisition, hardware and analysis are consist of. RTD based instrumentation system is shown in this figure. RTD is connected in the bridge circuit. Due to change in temperature, the resistance of RTD changes, causing change in current through it. RTD is a temperature sensor. Thus, the bridge is imbalanced and the imbalance produces voltage across bridge terminal. This voltage is applied to instrumentation amplifier. A buffer stage is added to amplify the output ADC, converts analog signal to digital value. This signal is then passed on to computer for data acquisition and data processing analysis. The user can design the computer display screen using respective software. For example, display can be in the form of CRO screen, simple bar graphs, pie chart, forms, etc. The data can be continuously shown in graphical form or tabular form. The respective control knobs can be arranged at convenient proper place. The one sample is shown in the figure. Screen of virtual instrumentation scheme for temperature measurement using RTD. In that, system controls are select sensors, which is if more than one sensor is used, this feature will select the respective sensor whose output signal is to be processed. Next one control is set temperature range. We can vary or set the temperature range. The temperature range is set between 50 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. Next one is temperature, degree Celsius or temperature display. The measured temperature is displayed on the bar graph. The temperature band is 50 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. Color coding can be used in this case, that is between 50 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. The temperature will be displayed in green color, and if it is lower than 50 degrees Celsius or higher than 80 degrees Celsius, it will be displayed in red color. Strip chart gives continuous profile of temperature over a period of time. Histogram parameters. These are to be set as per the process. Next is histogram. It gives record about how many times the set temperature band is exceeded. The above system scope can be expanded to control part, that is control blocks like on-off control, PI control can be added, and the parameters of control block can be set by the operator to achieve desired performance from the system. Second application is virtual instrumentation system for pressure measurement. It consists of diaphragm, bridge instrumentation amplifier, ADC, and computer. The diaphragm based pressure measurement instrumentation system is as shown in figure. The pressure to be measured is applied to diaphragm. Diaphragm are flexible members which produce deflection when pressure is applied. This deflection is passed on to calibrated bridge circuit. Due to deflection are changes causing imbalance in bridge circuit. The imbalance voltage across bridge is applied to instrumentation amplifier. The buffer stage is added to amplify the output. ADC converts analog signal, that is pressure, to digital value. This signal is then passed on to computer for data acquisition and data processing analysis. A piezoelectric diaphragm sensor can also be used. This gives direct electrical output that can be given to instrumentation amplifier. The description of additional block is given. Next is the outputs at the screen. In that offset, the sensor may have offset output. This has to be set always onto 0. This is the screen shown at the output of a CRO or any control output signal. Next is third one is virtual instrumentation system for flow measurement. The flow to be measured is passed through electromagnetic flow meter. The electrical output signal from electromagnetic flow meter is proportional to flow rate. This signal is amplified with the help of buffer and amplifier. Filter circuit is used to remove noise from signal. This signal is then passed to computer for data acquisition and data processing analysis. The output on CRO screen as shown in figure. Screenshot of virtual instrumentation scheme for flow measurement using electromagnetic flow meter. Thank you.